What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And so I just want to show you guys a car that I bought back in July. I've had it for 5 months now, and I love it. I needed a daily, and I wanted something a little more reliable and something I could take out on adventures. And so what I bought was a 2011 FJ Cruiser. Alright, so this is the car. It's a 2011, and it is the 4x4 version. It's not like a trail edition or anything, but it's the model that I really wanted, and I wasn't too keen on the color, but I'm starting to really love the color now. What I originally wanted was either white or black, but getting them in this year and that color is really expensive for some reason. So let me show you guys the inside. Overall, it's pretty clean. Here's the interior. There's no rips or anything. Sorry, it's kind of messy in here, but it has the OEM FJ floor mats, and it is the 4x4, so you get the overdrive. It comes with the digital or the incline and the compass, and everything's pretty much stock in here. It does have the all track or the A track and the rear diff lock, which is the two things I really wanted out of this car. I didn't really care about anything else. Here's the back seats. So I don't know if it's gonna be dark or not, but alright, let me add a little light. Okay, so got my air freshener. My favorite smell is Japanese squash. You guys ever need a flavor, that's the one. I also have this heat shield, and you could get this off Amazon. Works pretty good, and it actually fits really well. So here's the interior for the most part. It's really clean, and I think the guy didn't really daily the car. He just used it for adventuring or whatever, but that's it. Go check out the back. And the back is, so here's the back, and it's overall really clean too. The only thing is that stain on that carpet, which is kind of weird, but overall nothing's really beat up or cracked or anything, given it is like a 9-year-old car now. And then here, I'm not sure if it's an aftermarket exhaust, but it is pretty loud, or not loud, but you can hear it, which I don't mind. And here's the driver's side. So pretty clean. All the seats are nice, no rips or tears. Like I said, all the floor mats are there and they're really clean. Okay. Alright, so let me show you guys the good things that came with the car. I'm very excited about everything that I got. So I felt like I paid a little, or I paid a lot for the car, but with all the mods, probably came out to actually a pretty good deal, or a really great deal. So let me show you guys the mods. So first we have the rigid lights, and if you know rigid lights, they go for quite a lot. He had them rigged up to everywhere, so I have rigid or rigged, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, probably rigid lights here. So 2 daytime driving, these fog lights, and I also have rigid lights up here. So 2 10-inch LED bars. It came with the Gobi rack, so that's pretty great. It's a big upgrade compared to the stock one. I'm hooked up for a tow winch, so you can see it's hooked up here. And I have a TRD skid plate, which is really nice. It doesn't seem like it was scuffed up at all. If we could come here to the back, there's some more rigid stealth lights in the back. These are hooked up for the reverse lights, and as you can see, has a tow package as well as another, I think it's like a winch system. And they also have rock sliders here on both sides, and it's the ones where you could upgrade it to add the steps, so that's really cool. I need to get those because I can't really step on the side. And then on the bottom we have skid plates for the gas tank as well as the transmission, you can see over there, or the transfer case. And the only downside to this car, however, is all the rust. So you can see here, which isn't even that bad. It seems more like surface rust, but it is underneath all of the car, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is just pour 15 the whole bottom end and just leave it like that. I don't really care to make it look too pretty, but it's pretty cool. And one awesome thing is the KO2s, the BF Goodrich KO2s. And these are 265/70 17s with the stock wheels. So that comes out to what, maybe like a 31-inch, which isn't too big. I feel like I could go maybe 32s or 33s, but that might be pushing it a little. Eventually I want to do 33s in the front, all around in the future. But yep, KO2s, which they're pretty expensive tires on its own, so that's a great deal. The spare tire is also a KO2 as well, so that's pretty cool. And then I also have the Gobi ladder, so this combo on top of the rack is pretty pricey. One thing that sucks about the ladder though is you can't open the rear window, but that's not really a big deal for me. I don't really open it anyways. Alright, now let's go and check out the engine bay. Where I live, it gets pretty dusty, so I've already cleaned the engine bay a few times and kind of doesn't really do anything. So you can see all the dust here, but everything's pretty much stock here except for the quick release on the positive. I like this modification. I'm not sure if it's stock, but I think it's aftermarket. And then this is the wiring hooked up for all his rig that he had before. And other than that, it's a pretty stock motor. It's clean. It only has 115,000 miles, so I would say that's pretty low for me. This motor runs for a long time, so as long as you take care of it, so it's not a big deal. Let's see. That's it. What I want to do for now is paint all the grays on the bumper black, because I kind of like the blacked out, until I could get a whole new front bumper. I want to get the off-roading ones, and I want to paint the grill white because I like that old school white look for the grill. And I want to paint these two. This one's kind of beat up. You can see it doesn't really sit in that well. It might be from stepping on it to go onto the ladder, but it's not a big deal. Oh, another thing I want to do with the car is start adding patches to wherever I take the car. I know people buy patches just to kind of put on, but I want to only put patches to places I've been on, and usually they put it up here on a roof liner, but I'm not really sure how to add it. I don't want to add it permanently or to where it's gonna destroy the roof liner, so let me know what you guys think I should do. Maybe do some, I'm not really sure, like 2 specks of super glue or something, just put on, or some Velcro, but it's not really like plushy and I don't really want the Velcro to mess it up, but I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so that's it for my FJ. I'll talk about how much I picked it up for and why I thought it was a great deal, even though I felt like I spent a lot. So I'm on the FJ Cruiser Facebook forums, and usually you see these things go for around like 18,000 to 20,000. and but that's usually like a private sale. And I could have got this car for a lot cheaper if I was willing to settle for like a '07 and a lower end model, like a 2-wheel drive, but I didn't want that. What I really wanted was the 4-wheel drive and to be able to have the rear diff lockers and 8-track. And I wasn't too picky about color at the end, because you kind of have to just go with a good deal and just get what you can or whatever comes in your way. And so I picked this car up for $26,000 after I put $2,500 down, and it was $24,000 at the end. So I felt like I paid kind of a lot. I don't know, let me know how you guys think or feel about it. But with all the modifications after I saw it, I felt like it was a great deal, because it's about a couple thousand into just the modifications alone. I feel like I would have paid a lot if it was just a bone stock FJ. But I don't know, I like these cars. They're appreciating value. They don't depreciate at all since '07. 15 to 16,000 for '07 is still a lot. And so I only feel like these cars are gonna appreciate in value later on. So super excited about this car. It's been a great daily overall. The only issue is gas. It eats a lot of gas. I probably get 18 miles to the gallon if I'm lucky, or if I drive really slow. But yeah, so that's it. This car's exciting. I hope you guys are excited for it too, for the channel. It's going to be something different, and I kind of want to do adventure vlogs and kind of start going out and just exploring as well. I just moved to Central California from SoCal, so there's a lot of outdoor activities here. We're really close to a lot of national parks, just like Yosemite or like the Sequoia National Forest. So going to be doing a lot of that for the next couple of months or so. But yeah, so stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff going on for this vehicle in the future, and we're going to take it out on some adventures and do some fun stuff. And so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later guys, peace.